it is in the future, how in demand course it is. So each and every kind of information you are going to get in this demo session. So please pay attention and listen to this demo. Definitely you guys will be going to love it. So let us get started. So first of all, let me start with my introduction. Myself, Harish. I'm having 9 years of teaching experience and working as a data analyst currently for Infosys, where I work for banking sector client of USA, where my current skill set is about PySpark, Python, SQL, Tableau, as well as Power BI. So that's why I've been very much familiar in teaching all these things to the data analysis candidates who are going to join with us. And also in my earlier MNCs, I also worked for in different domains for healthcare domain as well as in the manufacturing sectors as well. So coming to this teaching field and all, we have been in the industry from the past 9 years, so we know what are the different kind of additions getting added into the data analysis course and the domain in the outside. So we have been know what are the different kind of things to add up into the curriculum so that it will help the candidates to up to date in the current market who are been applying for the jobs. Okay, so we know the candidates are also going to come from various backgrounds, like someone will be coming from technical, non-technical, someone will be coming from direct freshers, someone will be directly already working in some other domain but wanted to switch to data analysis domain, maybe because of the interest or the pay scale. So these kind of various candidates we used to teach and all, so we know the kind of candidates intentions and also we made our contents in such a way it should be easily and for each and every level of candidates who are going to join with us. So this is a brief introduction about myself as well as the complete teaching profile of mine. So let us see what are the contents that we are going to discuss in today's demo session. We are going to discuss what is data analysis, why it is used, where it is used, who is a data analyst, what will be his role in the industry, some real life examples of data analysis we will see, why you need to become a data analyst, what will be the future of a data analyst we will see, what are the skills you need to learn to become a data analyst, how we are going to teach, okay, what is the course duration, the timings, each and everything, whatever it is, we will be going to discuss in that particular slide, and we will be end up with the session with advantages of this course and of course your questions if you have any, you will discuss at the end of the demo session. Okay, so in between the class, if you guys are having any doubts, please unmute yourself, you can ask your doubts. I may not be able to see your chat window once I am in the PowerPoint, so please unmute yourself, ask your doubts. If any kind of generalized doubts you are having, we can have it at the end, but anything related to the content we can have at the same slide itself. Okay, so please don't hesitate to ask your doubts. I will be very much happy to help you guys to getting clarified of your doubts. Okay, so let's get started with what is data analysis. So if you observe the term, the data analysis, it is having two different words. One is data and another is analysis. I can say combination of data plus analysis is what we call data analysis. So what is the meaning of data? Data is nothing but some kind of information, right? Some kind of information is what we call data, and meaning of analysis is examining or observing the things deeply to find out something. So we are going to use data to find out something, examine it and find out the outputs from that particular data. This entire process is what we call as data analysis. Analyzing the data to find out the outputs is what we call as data analysis. So here the outputs, what we call them as is patterns, trends or insights based upon the different kind of conditions. We call them with different names, but mostly we can use the term called insights for calling the outputs that we are going to generate by analyzing the data. What is meant by insight? Something which you don't know before analyzing the data, but you came to know about that particular information about after analyzing the data. This entire example I will cover with one example so that you will get complete understanding of it. So let us consider you are being working as a data analyst in one of an organization. For your organization, a client has been visited to improve their business levels, to improve their profits and all. So the client actually does a business of food delivery, just like your Zomato and Swiggy is going to do. It will deliver the food items to the doorstep of the customers. So they have been approached our organization for um, analyzing their business and providing them with some output so that they can, it can help them to improve their business. So you being a data analyst, you have been asked them the data for analyzing their business. So what you have been asked them, let us say you have been asked them the from the last 30 days, whatever the deliveries they have been made in the Hyderabad city, just Hyderabad city, from the past 30 days, whatever the deliveries they have been delivered, that regarding those data you have been asked them. So they gave you the data, so you started analyzing it. So as part of the analysis, first you started counting the number of orders they have been delivered in different areas of Hyderabad city. In different then Hyderabad city itself, there will be so many areas because it's a vast city. So in this city, how many areas are there? Those many areas you started counting how many orders they have been delivered in the past 30 days from the data which you got from the business. So you, after you counted, you came to know one thing, like there are few areas which are performing well, means a good amount of orders they have been delivering, whereas in few places they have been having very less number of orders they have been delivering. Okay, very less number of orders they have been delivering in few areas, because of which their business has been having very much less amount of sales that are being coming. Okay, very less number of sales that has been coming for those business people, because of those less number of orders coming from less area. So you found out those names where you are getting less number of orders, so those area names you gave it to the business. So that is nothing but your insight. You got the area names which are having less number of orders being coming. That is nothing but your one of a insight which you found after analyzing the data. Got it? So up to now, we gathered the data, analyzed the data, found out the insights, give it back to the business. This entire process is what we call as data analysis. Moving forward, why it is used, why data analysis is used. Here we use the data analysis to find out the insights from the data, that is simple. But to put it on a bigger picture, why it is used, we use data analysis here to find out the insights. After finding out the insights, those insights has been used to improve the business performance. So let us continue with the same example. So you found out the area names where their business is having less number of orders being coming, and you gave those names to the business. So what the clients will be doing, they will be focusing upon those areas to improve their sales. So they will be giving some offers to the customers, like around 60% off to those area people which are having less number of orders. Suppose if any food item that you are getting earlier with 300 rupees, the same food item now you are getting for around 150 or 160 rupees, people will tell to buy, place the orders or buy the food item. So that will help them to improve their sales. So slowly they have been gathered more customers, then they will reduce the offers. Okay, then they will reduce the offers from 60 to 50, 50 to 40, like that. But earlier sales and now the sales what they have been making, there is a huge difference, because this all possible with the data analysis. If they don't analyze the data, they might not be knowing what is happening in the business, right? So this all things has been helped them to improve their business. Not only just for the business the data analysis is for, it is also helpful for individual performance improvement as well, efficiency levels as well, and also to get more profits. So this is the use of data analysis to look at a bigger picture. It will help you to improve the overall performance of business, or as well as the individuals, also the efficiency levels. Also you can also help to get more profits as well. So this is the entire use of why you use data analysis, why it is used. Until now, any doubts with anyone, let me know. Okay, so I will continue where data analysis is used. Here I have been covered five different sectors where we use data analysis in their day-to-day operations. Apart from these five, there are so many industries outside which uses data analysis for their day-to-day operations. So first one coming is retail industry. It is nothing but some e-commerce industries like Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, few industries which uses data analysis for their day-to-day operations. Next one is healthcare sector. This one also uses data analysis. One such example is drug analysis. Suppose if any new kind of drug is being invented, how it is being performed on different kind of patients, you can analyze it with the help of data analysis. If to improve efficiency of that particular drug, it will be very much helpful. And coming to the manufacturing sector, you can also use manufacturing sector. Data analysis is being used to improve their manufacturing levels of based upon the demand forecasting for their particular brand of product. The data analysis is going to help you. And coming to the banking sector, it is one of the biggest sector nowadays which uses data analysis in their day-to-day operations. Here we use for example, where we use data analysis here, I will tell you it's a real life scenario. Suppose if you come, see, there will be so many calls you guys will be going to get for asking you to take the credit cards and loans. But if you observe, all the customers in the bank will not be getting these calls. Only few of them whom they feel like this customer is fit enough, they will be getting the calls for take asking you to take the credit cards and loans. But it is not an easy task for any bank employee to go through each and every customer profile manually, separately each and every customer to analyze whether he is eligible or not. So here comes the use of data analyst. He will be going to take the data regarding the customers, like customers age, customers educational background, job background, what is the salary they are drawing, and also what is the repayment status, if they have been taken any loans earlier, what is their marital status. These all things they will consider, and they will find out the potential list of customers based on the data, and that list will be given to the business so that it will help them to get the customers to ask for them to asking for loans and credit cards. So this is one such way where we use data analysis in the banking sector. And coming to the logistics, it is nothing but transferring the things from one place to another place. Here we use data analysis to transfer the things from one place to another place in very less time with less delivery cost. It will help you, data analysis will help you in logistics sector to find out the best mode of transportation for transfer the things from one place to another place, and which vehicle they need to use, what is the route they need to follow. These are few examples in the logistics which will help you to get less delivery cost, and within less time they will deliver. So these are few sectors. Apart from these five sectors, there are so many sectors outside which uses data analysis. So may I know any examples from your end which uses data analysis in their day-to-day operations? Any sectors can I know from your end, guys? Both of you are you there? Are you able to hear me? Can anybody tell me few examples? Okay, another person has been added. Anybody? Can you please unmute yourself? Can you please share your thoughts? Any sectors that you wanted to add apart from these five? Okay. Okay, fine. Some of you told credit cards, funds. Okay, fine. Good examples. So we can still see in so many sectors like sports sectors. Okay, in the educational sectors we can use. Okay, in the movies. Okay, in the movies we can use, and also we can use it in the real estates, construction fields, and media sector, and in the telecommunication. Like this, there are so many sectors. Okay, which uses data analysis. So let us see who is a data analyst. So the person who is going to perform the data analysis, that particular person, we call him as a data analyst. That is simple. Okay, whoever is performing data analysis, that person we call him as a data analyst. Let us see what will be his role in the industry. Suppose there will be a client. So there is an organization. So he approached an organization for analyzing their data. So first of all, the data will be present at the client side. This data needs to be migrated or transferred to the organization end. Here the data engineer is the one who is going to help them to transfer the data or migrate the data securely from the client side to the organization through the any cloud services and all. Then your the data analyst picture will come into. So here he will be using this data. Okay, this data he will be going to use, apply any kind of skill that is preferred by the organization. It can be Python, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, any kind of skill he can use that is preferred by the organization. Using that skill, he will be finding out the insights, and those insights will be given back to the client. So this is the actual role of a data analyst. So this job you can consider it as a very much secure job, very much powerful job as well, because there will be a direct interaction with the organization and the client side as well, which will help you to grow in the role very much quickly to the next levels as well, with in the terms of salary as well as the level of job as well. So that's the reason why it is having very much high paying job, and also it is a very in demand course in nowadays. So that's it in this slide. Anybody have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay, fine. So now let us see some real life examples of data analysis. So here we can use data analysis for analyzing the polls and surveys. It can be any survey that for any product that the company will be taking. That survey will be analyzed by the data analyst. And during elections also, exit polls is one of a term which will help you guys to understand who is going to win in any particular constituency, how much percentage of votes he is going to get. Like that, examples will be done using data analysis. And also in the banking sector, to detect the fraud transactions, we will be going to use data analysis as well. And serving customers with useful products, this you can consider this thing as a recommendation system. Suppose if you are buying anything in Amazon or in any e-commerce sites, when you buy something, they will provide you the recommendations, like people who brought this item also brought this item. Just like your YouTube recommendations or in the OTT recommendations. Suppose if you're watching any show in Netflix, they will also provide you some recommendations. People who watched this also watched this particular show, so who liked this also liked this particular show. Like this kind of recommendations, nothing but they are serving the customers with what is their useful kind of item, which might be very much useful for the customer. For finding out these things, data analysis is required. And next one is marketing campaign for business. Let us use any movie industry. Suppose if any new movie is getting released, we might be seeing a lot of promotions and marketing will be doing for that particular movie, which will target the audience to reach out to more number of audience, and they will find use that kind of skill to get more collections for the particular movie. So here we use data analysis to see how much of money they can spend for the promotions, how to plan these all things, where we can plan, with whom they can plan, when they can release the movie. These are all different kind of things the data analyst is going to help them in the movie industry as well. So these are few real life examples of data analysis. So now let us see why you need to become a data analyst. This is the one of an important slide which will give you a complete idea regarding what is the use of data analysis, how much, why it is having a demand in the data analysis in the outside as well. You will come to know with some real life scenarios. We will discuss this particular slide. Here you will come a good amount of understanding. Here you will get regarding why it is and why you need to learn this particular course. So let us see some real life examples, real life scenarios for this understanding. If you observe the usage of internet nowadays, you people can easily understand. Earlier 4 to 5 days, 5 years back, if people are using 1 GB of data, but the same people now they are using easily 2 GB or 3 GB of data per day. There is a into 2 times or into 3 times of data usage has been increased with each and every person. So why they are, for what they are using this internet for? Might be people using it for social media, might be for us WhatsApp, social like WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook and all. And also might be using for educational apps, might be using for booking the cabs and bikes like Rapido, Ola, Uber, and also for ordering the food items like Swiggy, Zomato, and also using it for booking the tickets like sport events or any entertainment events, or even movie tickets, bus tickets, railway tickets. These are so many kind of things people are using the internet nowadays for. But what is the relation between the data analyst and this? There is a relation, because if the data has been gathered with each and every business, then only people will then the means the business will use that particular data to improve their business. So in the first example whatever we have seen, we a client has been approached an organization for analyzing their food delivery data set. So that food delivery data set, if they have been not gathered the user activity of in that particular app, how come they will be using it for improving their business? They have the data, then only it is possible for them to improve their business. The same thing is being done by each and every organization nowadays. Each and every customer data or user activity has been stored with them. How you are placing the order? Suppose if you take any food item, from which you are placing the order, which item you ordered, how you paid your amount, where is the address. So this is different kind of information with each and every business has been stored. Suppose if you use Instagram, how you are using the Instagram, which kind of content you are liking, from where you are using that particular app. So this is different kind of information Instagram can use. If you book a movie ticket in Book My Show, so Book My Show will store some data like how you are booking the data for which movie, how you made your payment, which bank you are using. This kind of information they will store. So storing the data means data storage has been improved nowadays. Why it is improved? Suppose let us take Book My Show. In some years back, if you want to watch a movie, you used to go to theater, book a ticket there, take in by standing in the line and then going to the movie. But nowadays people are using online platforms to book the ticket and then watch the movie. So earlier, if 1 lakh tickets has been booked in 1 month using Book My Show, now I think it is in terms of crores of bookings has been happening in Book My Show just in 1 month. So 1 lakh of data and crores of data. Now see how much data has been gathered now with the Book My Show, just with Book My Show. And how many users are there on Instagram 3 to 4 years back, and how many users are there on Instagram now. So like this with each and every business, there is a lot of data gathering has been improved. So as there is more and more data gathering has been improved, there is a need for data analysts that has been increased a lot. That is the reason why there is a huge demand for the data analyst in the current market scenario, as well as in the future also it is going to improve. So that is the reason why it is a very much in demand course which will give you high salaries, because if you have high demand for any course, you will get more salaries. That will help you to grow your professional career in high levels. So that is the reason why it is very much in demand course, and also it is not at all a difficult kind of skill to learn. When you compare with any other skill, it is somewhat tough. Sometimes you need to build some logic, you need to write some big lines of codes and all. But in data analysis it is not like that. Very simple lines of codes will only be there. The same kind of code whatever you are going to write down, that will be used mainly multiple number of times. That will help you to uh, get the skill very much easily learned and practice as well. That is the reason why people choosing data analysis course nowadays very much more than any other course in the IT sector. Okay, even if the people coming from the non-technical background, if even if they don't know anything about the coding as well, people are nowadays become very much successful becoming a data analyst, because the skill that you are going to learn here is not at all difficult. Even though if you're having no programming knowledge, prior programming knowledge before joining this course, we will be going to cover from basics to advanced, which will help you guys to learn from basics, and easily you can go up to the advanced level. Okay, so now let us see what are the skills you require to learn to become a data analyst. So here we are going to cover total 5 skills to become a data analyst. What are the different kind of skills here? You can see the first one is programming language Python, and database query language SQL, basic Microsoft Office tool Microsoft Excel, Tableau and Power BI. Both of these are data visualization tools. So here don't worry by saying Python. Here the Python that we are going to use in the data analysis is very much simple, because the Python that is required for full stack for developers Python, it is different. There you need to write very large number of codes and all. But here in the data analysis, the Python that you are going to use is very much simple, because there will be few libraries which will be used multiple number of times to build your data visualizations in Python. So which will help you to learn it very much easily. And even if you don't know anything as well, we will be going to start with pure basics to advanced level in each and every course here. Very advanced course are not there anything in data analysis. Everything is pure basics and medium level course. We will be, but we are still going to cover until advanced part. From very pure basics we will be going to start, along with real life examples we will be going to cover, and also real time project as well with each and every course. So here how we will be going to teach is, suppose if we start with Python, we will be going to start with pure basics until the advanced level, after with real time examples, and along with the contents we will be going to start with one real time project after Python. After completing that real-time project, we will move to next skill, SQL from basics to advanced, along with real-time examples, then real-time project. Then we will move to next skill. Like this, we will be going to cover 4 industry level or real-time projects at the end of this course. So these 4 projects are going to come from different domains, one from movies, one from sports, one from banking. Like the different domains will be covered and technical knowledge will also be improved, domain knowledge will also be improved. Along with this, these four projects will help your resume to become very much strong, because your resume needs to be very much strong nowadays to sustain in the current competition of job searching. Because if you see any Naukri job opening, there will be thousands of application coming from just one opening. So the first screening with the recruiters will be going to start with your resume only. They will go through your resume. If it is fit enough, then you will be called for interviews. Otherwise, they will not see at all. So that's the reason why your resume needs to be strong. We will be going to help you to make changes to your resume with these four projects and any other changes if required. And it will help your resume to get very much strong and will help you to get shortlisted for the interviews. If your resume itself is not strong, even if you know so many things also, it won't be tested at all by anyone. So that's the reason why we will focus upon your resume strength as well, and your technical knowledge as well will be improved with these four real-time projects. So in these four real-time projects, you will get so many advantages along with the complete content from basics to advanced you will be going to learn here. So our course timings as of now is we are having 6:30 a.m. batch. Here we will be going to start with Python. So this is a new batch, so you can join this one 6:30 a.m. batch. You can join immediately, because without any delay, if you can join, you don't miss any much classes. So 6:30 a.m. batch is a fresh batch where you can join. We will be going to start with Python there. We'll be going to have total 1 hour of class each and every day, 6:30 to 7:30 from Monday to Friday. Okay, from Monday to Friday our classes will be there, daily weekly 5 classes. So total duration of this complete courses along with the real-time projects is around 90 to 100 hours of classes. Okay, 90 to 100 hours of classes around, you can estimate 90 to 100 hours of classes will in turn take 3.5 to 4 months to complete this entire data analysis course. Okay, we'll see the advantages, then we will move to your questions. So here with us, we will be going to get the complete structured course to become a data analyst from basics to advanced. Each and every updated contents will be added, and with those, you'll be going to get the good knowledge with the real-time examples as well. Coding will be there. We'll be going to help you any doubts we are getting, and also we'll be getting good exposure to the industry level projects. As I told you, 4 different industry level projects will be provided to you, which will help you to gain domain knowledge, technical knowledge, and also your resume strength as well. And also you'll be becoming industry ready data analyst with these real time projects, whatever we are going to teach you here. This will actually help you a lot during interviews for your cracking the jobs as well. And with you are going to provide a different interview questions from different skills, how you can answer them. So mock interviews will be there, and a certificate will be provided to you at the successfully completing the course. And also job placement support will be there for institute will be providing these things to you. And also recordings of each and every day session will be provided to you guys. If I suppose at any time if you are unable to join the session, you will be also going to get the recording of that particular day as well. So like this, each and every possible way this course can be considered as a student friendly, because here if you see in any other market outside, nobody will be going to cover these many skills for this price range, these many projects, and both Tableau and Power BI, all these things will not be covered by anyone in this price range what we are going to offer you. So it is very much student friendly course. To try to join, these skills will be very much easily we will be going to teach you. Okay, definitely you will be going to become a good data analyst at the end of this course. A good data analyst mindset you will be going to inculcate with us with the teaching, how I'm going to teach you and all. Okay, you will be going to have very much fun in the learning data analysis. Not any kind of board kind of sessions will not be there. Along with the real-time examples and all, you'll be going to get the complete package with us if you join with us. Okay, so that's it from my end. So if any doubts, now you can ask your doubts. You can please ask your doubts, guys. Okay, so even if you have any doubts after the session, data science and data analyst both are same or different. Both are not same, Jaya. Data science is different. There you will also require machine learning algorithms to be learned to become a data scientist, and also you need some statistical knowledge and all. But for data analyst it is not required. That is the main difference that you can observe. Machine learning is the one of an tough kind of subject, I can tell you. If you don't have any idea regarding this data and all, if you have any kind of idea regarding statistics and all, you can go ahead and learn. But if you don't know anything, don't step into it, because the openings for a data scientist for a freshers is not there at all. Be enter into data analyst domain first, learn the skill, and then later you can improve your into machine learning, and then you can jump into data scientist after some 2 to 3 years of experience. That's what I can suggest you guys. Okay, so any other doubts, please let me know. So some people might not be able to ask the doubts here. You can ask me after the session as well. Madam will be calling you after the session. You can ask her to have a call with me, so that we can have a discussion regarding your doubts there as well, if you are unable to ask here. Okay, even after the session sometimes you will be getting doubts as well, so you can reach out to me at any point of time. I will be happy to help you guys. Okay, so anything you wanted to ask in particular, you can ask now, or else even after the session as well, you can have a call with us. Okay, so I'm not able to see any doubts, I think. Okay, then fine. Hope you all enjoyed the demo session. Please let me know if you're facing any issues. I will be happy to help you. Thanks for joining the demo. Have a good rest of the day. Thanks everyone. Bye.